In this video, I will show you how to find the missing parts of congruent triangles. Okay, well, we are told that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle EDC. Now, it might seem obvious looking at the picture, but let me just spell this out for you. Angle A corresponds to angle E. That means those are congruent. So angle A and angle E have to be congruent. Similarly, angle B corresponds with angle D. So that means angle B and angle D are congruent. And of course, that leaves angle C of one triangle corresponding with angle C of the other triangle. All right, so that's going to get us pretty far. So that tells us that since the first yellow angle is 95, that means the other yellow angle is also 95. So that is the measure of angle E, 95 degrees. Okay. Also, since angle D is 40, that means angle B is also 40. Okay, that's not something that they asked us for, but it's still good to know. Now, how about the green angles? Well, let's use the fact that the sum of the angles in a triangle have to add up to 180. So we should be able to subtract both of these angles from 180. What were those angles again? 95 and 40. So that's 45. So that means this has to be 45 and 45. Okay, now one of those is the angle that we were looking for right here. 45 degrees, angle ACB. ACB is this green angle on the left. Okay, now let's talk about sides. So when I do the sides, I'm going to talk about the side that is across from each angle. So see the yellow angle? So I'll call this the yellow side because it's across from that angle. All right, so this is the yellow side across from the yellow angle. Here's the blue angle, so I'll call this the blue side. All right, there's the blue angle, so this will be the blue side. Okay, here's the green angle, so that means this will be the green side. Green angle is across from the green side. So the triangles are congruent, so the corresponding sides have to be congruent. So I see 6 feet right here in the blue, so this will be another 6 feet over here. I see 10 feet over here in the yellow, so that means I'm going to have another 10 feet over here. All right, I don't think there's enough information to figure out the green. Hopefully they won't ask us for the green. But they asked us for EC. All right, segment EC, we decided that was 6 feet. What about BC? BC, we decided that was 10 feet. All right, let's do that again. You might find it helpful to draw a picture first, but it is not required. Let's see if we can get away without drawing the picture. I don't think we need to draw the picture. So angle A corresponds with angle D. Here's an expression for the measure of angle A. We don't have one for D, so I'll save that for later. Okay, now angle B corresponds with angle E. So here's an expression for angle B, and here's an expression for angle E. So hopefully you see how the my coloring system is going to help us out. It really is standing out to us that these two blue expressions have to be congruent, all right? Because B and E are corresponding angles, so they must be congruent. Let me go ahead and just finish off my color scheme by saying that C is going to correspond with F. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and find stuff. Well, the first, like I said, these two blue ones have to be equal to each other. So that means that 6x minus 12 is going to equal 4x plus 8. So subtract 4x from both sides, and that leaves 2x minus 12 is equal to 8. If you go ahead and add 12 to both sides, that tells you that 2x is equal to 20. And then if you divide both sides by 2, we get x is equal to 10. Now, I can use that to find angle A, and angle B, and angle E, and anything else you want. Let's start with angle A. So the measure of angle A is 2x plus 16. So that's going to be 2 times 10 plus 16. So that's 20 plus 16, so that's 36. So angle A is 36. Okay. Now, how about angle B? Angle B is 6x minus 12. So this will be 6 times 10 minus 12. So that's going to be 60 minus 12. So that's going to be 48. 60, 50, yeah. So angle B is going to be 48. Okay. Now, last but not least, they're asking us for angle C. I don't have any expression for angle C, but that's okay, because I know that the sum of 3 angles in a triangle, they have to add up to 180. So once I have the first two, I can just subtract from 180 and find the third. All right, so if I just do 180 minus 36 and 48, that's 96.